You finish a filling meal, and suddenly you feel an overwhelming urge to eat a piece of chocolate or a biscuit. You promise yourself just one small bite, but before you know it, you are staring at an empty wrapper. If this sounds familiar, understand that this struggle has very little to do with your willpower. You are not weak. The truth is, your body has been hijacked by a highly reactive biochemical loop known as sugar addiction. Over the next 7 days, you can follow a specific 4-step daily protocol designed to physically recalibrate your biology and interrupt this cycle. Success depends on applying the correct biological fixes to the systems in your body that have been thrown out of balance. Step 1 begins the moment you wake up. The cycle of sugar addiction almost always originates from your very first meal of the day. When you start your morning with refined carbohydrates, like tea and biscuits, white bread, or packaged fruit juices, you set off a chain reaction. Notice the rapid blood sugar spike after a sugary breakfast, giving a deceptive energy rush. Insulin spikes to process this, crashing your energy. Your panicking brain demands more, creating a metabolic loop causing 30% more daily calorie consumption. To stop this loop, switch to a high-protein, low-glycemic breakfast. Foods like a moon dal chilla or a bowl of fresh sprouts release energy slowly and keep your levels perfectly stable. Stabilizing your morning blood sugar is the mandatory foundation of this entire detox. If you lose your morning to a sugar crash, your biology is programmed to seek junk food until you go to sleep. For step 2, we need to look past your mouth and examine your stomach. While the urge feels like it is on your tongue, it actually signals a distress call from your gut. Your digestive system contains trillions of bacteria. When you regularly eat ultra-processed foods, you selectively feed and strengthen the bad bacteria in your microbiome. These bad bacteria actively feed on sugar. As they grow stronger, they send signals directly to your brain, hijacking ghrelin and leptin, your core hormones for hunger and satiety. The actionable fix here is to aggressively introduce fiber into your daily meals. You can do this by adding seasonal vegetables, lentils, chia seeds, and walnuts to your diet. Looking at this cross-section of the intestine, you can see how fiber functions. The particles sweep through the digestive tract like a natural broom, effectively starving the harmful bacteria while actively nourishing the healthy colonies. True appetite control is impossible until you feed your gut properly. Once you restore this balance, the bad bacteria lose their ability to send false starvation signals to your brain. Step 3 involves a surprising non-food trigger that directly drives your cravings: your morning screen time. Rapidly scrolling through your phone immediately after waking up forces your brain to release a massive amount of dopamine, the pleasure and reward hormone. Generating an artificially high dopamine spike early in the morning sets an unsustainable baseline. Your body is then programmed to seek out high-calorie, sugary junk foods just to maintain that elevated reward level all day. There is also a secondary danger. Excessive screen time overstimulates your nervous system, triggering the release of cortisol. This stress hormone completely derails your normal appetite and pushes you towards salty and sweet treats instead of whole foods. The required lifestyle change is simple. Keep your mobile phone disconnected from the internet and entirely untouched for the first hour after you wake up. Protecting your brain's delicate morning hormone balance ensures that it does not spend the rest of the day seeking out cheap, sugary thrills to cope with early overstimulation. Our final daily protocol is a specific kitchen hack using cinnamon as an active metabolism booster. This cellular diagram shows how cinnamon improves your body's insulin sensitivity. It helps the cell receptors process glucose more efficiently, allowing sugar to move out of the bloodstream and into your cells for energy, rather than being stored as fat. To apply this, boil half an inch of raw ginger and a half teaspoon of cinnamon in water for exactly 5 minutes, then strain it. Drinking this simple herbal tea gives you a targeted biological tool. It naturally regulates your fasting blood sugar to instantly neutralize those sudden, intense urges for sweets. Managing a sugar addiction involved aligning your habits with human biology, rather than relying on restriction or starvation. Following this 7-day protocol provides the foundation to stabilize your energy and significantly reduce the frequency of intense cravings. I would love to hear from you. Which of these 4 steps are you planning to try starting today? Let me know down in the comments. Please share this video with your loved ones, subscribe to Health Decode, and click the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Thank you for watching, and remember, if there is health, there is everything.